And hello everyone, welcome to another awesome robotics class with Mr. Kyle. Today what we're going to do is we're going to learn a new concept called my blocks or abstraction. So what abstraction is a way of coding so that what you code is closest to what actually happens. Right now, when we say launch, what we have to write is close the motor, move up. And then when we say go back to the start or unlaunch, we have to go down and then open. And so what we're actually writing here is not actually what we want to say. We want to say up sequence, and then we want to say down sequence. And so what we need to do is we need to abstract, make things more abstract and easier to program. So what we're going to do is we're going to make two my blocks called up sequence, and I'm going to use our camel case over here, save, and I'm going to make another block called down sequence. There we go. So for up sequence, we are, if you remember, go ahead and pause the video if you want to try answering yourself, closing and then going up. So we're grabbing and launching and going up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this code right here. We're going to put this in our up sequence. And if I run the code now, nothing's happening. Even though we did our abstraction, we did our up sequence. What we forgot to do, though, is we forgot to add our my block right here. My blocks are also commonly known as functions or methods in other languages as well. So look at that was exactly what our up sequence was. Very great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our down sequence now. So I'm going to make my screen a little bit bigger. And we're going to add our down sequence. So let me move things around. Make sure that we add our down sequence block right here. And ta-da! I'll reset our positions. And then there we go. And that was exactly what we did earlier, accomplished in 3 blocks instead of 7. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and add some more things. So you can see that when we come down, it's kind of fast. So we're going to slow it down. Now, because we have abstracted, we've gone up sequence and down sequence, it'll be a lot easier to change. So I'm going to go to motors over here, and I'm going to set our motor speed to a lot slower. So go ahead and go over here. And before we go into our down sequence, I really want us to slow down our C motor so that when it comes, or sorry, our B motor, so that when it comes down really fast, it doesn't fall down and crash and fly away. So it's default to 75%. I'm going to change it to 30%. So if you check it out, we're going to run our code, and I'm going to angle this down a little bit more. And so let's try that one more time. There we go. So it helped a little bit. You can go ahead and tinker around with those values. But here was a brief introduction to abstraction. And we'll definitely be doing more of this in the future.